And another thing, I don't like it when on the 12th day of line 10th. Cool. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
the 10th Amendment to the Constitution.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Bravo, David. Bravo. I did better staying on.
You did stay on point this time. It was great.
I did good stuff.
You did things.
You have successfully zapped the Christmas cheer out of me. So
yes, that's all I wanted to do. I just want you to know that Christmas is a bland, dull thing that takes over other things. And it's all about making money. That's all it is.
Listen, David would like
stimulate this.
David would like to tell you what his favorite amendment is, but I go first because we did we did nose goes and I won.
That's
so
true.
Anyway, the 10th Amendment to the Constitution, my personal favorite, and one that, anything that's my favorite pretty much just gets completely written out of the Constitution. But 10th Amendment says, the powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited by it to the states, are reserved to the states respectively or to the people.
Hey, lawyer, can you translate that shit for me? Because it sounded like a lot of the same words over and over again.
Yeah. It's saying...
Of course it would be your favorite because it's so goddamn confusing. What did it say?
Okay, one more again. The powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution...
We're already starting off with knots. We're already starting off with have-nots and 2 4s.
You're right. When you throw in negatives, the sentence really immediately weird. Drops off in comprehensibility. Yeah. The powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited by it to the states, are reserved to the states respectively or to the people.
Okay, so basically, unless there's a federal law that tells the states what they need to do, it's up to the states to decide what they can do.
No. It means that...
That's why I'm not a lawyer.
It means that unless a power is explicitly given to the federal government, like the federal government has the power to issue writs of...
Sure.
Yes.
Say
what
so.
the hell is I?
Doesn't matter.
I started with a fancy explanation.
Jesus God, just
and then I botched
ones and twos, Dane. Ones and twos, and maybe a 0.
Anyway, so if it says the federal government can do X,
sure. Thank you.
That's all the federal government can do with regard to X. It can't do A, B, and C as implied in accomplishing X.
It has to be explicitly.
It has to be explicit.
Right.
Anything not explicitly granted.
Those are my favorite things, by the
way.
Explicit things.
Anything not explicitly granted to the federal government stays within the sovereignty of the states. Because again, the key notion about the American experiment is not that the federal government subsumed all of the states as subsidiaries.
That the states are all
the states had a compact between them.
We are all individuals, but we'll come together when needed.
For mutual defense and et cetera. Right. So we're going to give the federal government these specific powers to accomplish those ends, but everything else we're keeping at the state level. Because us down here in Georgia don't think, act, or talk like you Massachusetts folks.
Well, you got to be careful.
So we want to do our own thing down in Georgia.
Right you got to come with a little more southern hospitality. You got to come with a little more fervor. Like it's just molasses just spewing out of your mouth down in Georgia.
I like that one.
You don't want to come with taste. You don't want to come with like Floridian panhandle kind of shit. You don't want to do that.
So that's why it's important. And listen, this is federalism. So here's a real practical thing. We said it on the last episode, and we'll make the point again here. So when the liberal states say we're going to legalize marijuana.
When he says last episode, it's the last actual episode, not a member of the 12 Days of Christmas.
Yes, episode 73. It's great when liberal states legalize marijuana against the federal government's will, because again, part of that argument is listen, we have police powers in the states. We never gave that to the feds. And as a part of police powers, we can decide what we think is going to be a crime in that context and what's not. So if we're going to say it's no longer a crime to possess marijuana, then in this state, it ain't. We don't care what the feds say. That is a retention of sovereignty that those states are exercising because that was never power explicitly delegated to the feds. Conversely, when DeSantis says, I'm going to kick OSHA, the federal agency, out of Florida because I don't want them to enforce the vax mandate here, that is also an exercise of reclaiming state sovereignty as his state has the right to do. It's a beautiful thing because it checks powers of central federal authorities.
Funny story, true to the state motto of Florida is actually, in this state, it ain't. So yeah, I'm glad
I really am upset that we're not video recording this just based on that facial expression you just made.
Well, I'm so appreciative of you just weaving that so carelessly into this diatribe. I applaud you, Dane. You are truly the master of
what did I weave in?
Domain.
You said it.
In the state it ain't. It's the state motto of Florida.
No. I don't think it is.
It totally is.
I think it's probably the unofficial one. But
it's definitely it's so unofficial. It needs a whistle.
Well, David, you keep cracking jokes which really tie up the whole show way too early. We still got another 2.5 minutes to
Dane,
go, man.
Why are you giving them the inside scoop? Just keep fumbling along until we get to the goddamn minute mark.
Because if they haven't figured it out yet.
We're not professionals? No shit, Sherlock. There's your Christmas gift, kiddos. Dane and David are hapless can't say that word anymore.
Non-professionals.
We're TikToks. We're just fumbling along in every goddamn subject matter. You're like, you want to talk about this? Sure, press play. And then we'll just fucking...
That is not how this operates.
There's some podcasts that think about every word and how the verbiage is said. Not us.
Listen, I don't know about you, David, but I haven't taken a lunch break in weeks. Because you know what I do on my lunch breaks at work?
You're TikToking.
I'm working on the podcast.
You're TikToking.
No.
You know what I'm doing? You know what I'm doing?
Part of working on
I'm getting my ass kicked by 26-year-olds in a place that I have no business being.
You know what? I bet the listeners absolutely cannot tell those two differences about us.
No.
Not at all.
Not even once. Not even a little bit. I'm sitting there looking at clouds going, is there a way I can make those look like boobs? No? Okay. I need to get my mind on there. Oh, I'm driving. Shit. What's going on here? Oh, Lord. There's a whole thing that I got to do down here at Mock Schnell, by the way.
David, this I don't know if that's a disturbing existence or if that's like
it's
the
not
existence we all deserve.
I can tell you from personal experience, it's not fun. No, it's not. Like, I want to be able to be human every now and again, but every now and again I'm like, why are they walking in that way? Why are they
Why are you the way that you are?
Right. I hate so much the person that you choose to be. And I'm going to sit here and judge you for it.
David, listen, we're getting closer and closer to Christmas by the bonus episode.
Bonus episode?
Well, I mean, this is a bonus. We're not calling it. It's not a bonus.
You know what it is. You know what it is.
It's a free extra.
It's like
stuff.
You get those like little 24 days of Christmas. Every day you open it, it's something new. It's like a new little treat or a new little treasure in there. Yeah. That's what these episodes are. They're not all going to be serious. We're just gonna do things and stuff, but don't